Okay, hello, here's my Technics 1200 MK2. This is a perfect example of a pristine conditions turntable. It's a beautiful Technics MK 1200 MK2. It's a pristine conditions. This turntable, in specifically, it was never used at all. There's no use on this turntable at all. The turntable was ensemble. It was of course, it was pulled out and used as an exhibition turntable, as showcasing inside of a glass, like one of those showcases glasses, like it was. That was the purpose of this turntable exhibitions, and comes from a record collector, a friend of mine. That's the person that I get my most of my turntables come from his collections. He's got a lot of collections. He used to work for Technics and Panasonic. So I just decided to make a video because I'm not going to take this turntable outside like I usually do with all my turntables and take pictures outside. I'm just going to take the pictures in here just like I did with the 1210 MK5, because these two turntables, the 1210 MK5 that's currently for sale, they're mint. They haven't been used at all. Just exhibition, just for exhibition purposes. That is it. So I'm just gonna open it up and I'll show you the box. Just look at that box. It's in beautiful condition. Comes with the top, the original top. The dust cover's been wrapped up. It still's wrapped up. It's beautiful. Let me turn the light on and see if I can get a better light. Yeah, it's much better. Comes with the manual and a couple booklets. This dust cover's in mint conditions. It might have a couple scratches because it's been stored for a long time. Normal things, but nothing major. Just bear with me. I'm gonna try to position this camera, find a really good angle. So no, just I'll be showing you. Let me see if I can. Okay, I think this angle's gonna be a really good angle. Well, I can just, let's do it like that. Okay, here's the dust cover. Still's wrapped. Here's the hinges and the hinges receptacles. The male hinges. As you can see, look, there's a little bit of dust, and there might be a tiny scratches that you might see with the light reflection. You might be able to spot them up. This turntable comes with a needle and a cartridge. This is the booklets. This is the operating instructions, like a little manual. And this is the rubber mat. This is the big, thick rubber mat. This is the big one, the heavy one. There we go. Beautiful conditions. Really nice. It's really heavy. Ooh, sorry about that. It's a really heavy rubber mat. It's the original one from Technics, from Panasonic. So so it's really heavy. I honestly don't think it's been used before. It was ensemble, of course, I mean, but it was never used. I mean, the turntable has never been used at all. Okay. That's the plotter. Just look at that plotter, that's beautiful. Comes with the cartridge. That's an ADC cartridge. Comes with the gauge, and of course the toner weight. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful plotter. Beautiful, beautiful shape. And here's the turntable. And it's missing the 45 adapter. That's amazing. Got lost. And what else? That's it. It's not missing anything else. So I'm gonna set it up here while I get it out of the box. So bear with me for 1 second. Okay, I think that's a good angle. Yeah, it's a good angle. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to ensemble the dust cover because I don't want to mess with this part here. There's no scratches in here, and every single time that you insert the dust cover here, the male hinges onto the hinges receptacles, you scratch that a little bit there. So if you're gentle, you will not scratch it, but there's still a little bit of friction in there, so I want to keep it like that. It's mint, beautiful. There's no scratches right there. I always mention that on my list because most of the turntables, they have scratches in here because of the dust cover. Look at that toner. It makes just a beautiful turntable. Look at that. This way you can check the details. Look at that. It's beautiful. Just look at that pitch. Never use at all. This is the angle that I like, as you can see the light. That way you can see the real deal. See that? Look at those corners. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Amazing. There's no stains here. I have the more turntables in the same shape. Turntables that were never used, and they weren't covered. They weren't covered up by the original plastic bag. And this rubber piece here, the rubber cabinet, it tends to stain, because of the styrofoam, because of the foam. It kind of stain, and it tends to get like some whitish color, on the rubber cabinet, because when they spend a long time, I'm talking about years, inside the original box with the original packaging materials, this styrofoam, it stains the rubber cabinet, get kind of whitish. This one's not stained like that because it's been covered up by the original plastic bag. So that's great, because you don't get that whitish color, kind of like whitish stains. Look at this. Really, really nice. Got the buttons. Okay, there's a little stain here, if you can see that. That's it. Couple stains in here because of the 45 adapter. I think I got lost. I somehow missed that. This is not a scratch or anything like that. That's just how they come from the factory. Let me see if I can get a closer look. Sometimes that's created by the storage, but that's not a scratch. Might be just a stain. It feels just like a knife. There's no scratches or anything in there. It's just like they come from the factory. See if I can show you the pins. Pins are really clean, really nice. Look at that corners. Excuse me. I like to show you everything. This is just how they come from the factory. It's nothing. Might be a little bit of dust as well. I don't do anything to my turntables. If you guys, I've heard that there's people that polish the turntables and there's people that clean them up. I don't do anything. I just dust them up a little bit with some air. I have an air vacuum. That's it. I don't even use any brushes or things like that. I just use the air, and that's it. I don't touch them up. I don't clean them up. If you guys want to clean them up and touch them up, I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I don't do anything to my turntables. This is a beautiful, beautiful mint turntable, and let me turn it on. Uh, the only thing that's missing here is the ground cable prompt or head, the little head that looks like horns, because it's been in storage on in its original box for years. Look, there is no prompt. When I open it up, this cable was here underneath this feet here, underneath the feet, so it kind of it broke the prompt, you know. So the prompt's missing. Still works like that, but I don't want to do anything like that. I don't want to put another prompt from an old turntable or something like that. I just don't want to do anything to this turntable. I mean, that's an easy repair. I mean, you can buy a prompt and insert it, and with a pair of pliers, just press it, and that's it. You'll get a new prompt. That's all you have to do. There's no soldering. There's nothing. You don't have to do anything else. But I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to mess with this turntable because it's in beautiful conditions. So, okay, it was on. Look at how the pop-up lamp pops up. By the way, I mean, look how smooth it is. Look, beautiful. The pitch is just look. Wow, feels like butter. Beautiful pitch. Look at that. It's amazing. I know you guys can feel it. It's in great shape. The brake probably might need to be calibrated accordingly to your preferences, because remember the big rubber mat's been on top, or it was on top for a long time because of the showcasing purposes and exhibitions. So when you use that big rubber mat, you have to calibrate the brake because it's really heavy. So yeah, you need to calibrate a little bit. 45. I'm not gonna do it. You guys can do it. I mean, it's really easy. I know you guys know how to do it. You guys just take the platter off, take the plastic cover off, and around here you can see the brake, and you can calibrate the brake. That's it. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't want to mess with this turntable. Look at that pitch. See how accurate it is? It's very responsive. Really, really nice. Beautiful. It's a beautiful turntable. The anti-skating works really good. Let me show you that. Let me balance it out and show you. That works good. I'm gonna do it with the needle and cartridge that I'm throwing in with the turntable. It's an audiophile cartridge. It's a hi-fi cartridge. It's not for DJing. It's a hi-fi cartridge. So just bear with me for a second. I'm gonna balance it out. Let me try to show you that. Okay, I think that's gonna be fine. Anti-skating is on 0. It's floating really nice. Anti-skating works really nice. Back and forward, slowly, slowly. There we go. Works pretty good. Did you catch that? Yeah, I think that was fair. Let me do it again so you can see it floating. See it floating really nice. Really responsive. Look at that. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Just bring it back and lock it up. There we go. Really, really nice. Beautiful turntable. This is the best turntable I have ever had for sale. I know what it comes from. I'm gonna post it as new order because I can show you. You know, you guys can check the videos, and there it comes with a box. You know, it's in beautiful, pristine conditions. It has never been used. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but it was never used at all. It never played a record before in its life. It just been inside a glass, showcasing. What's the name of those things? I mean, I think they have a name, like a special name, showcasing something. I mean, but they have some sort of a technical name, but I can't remember right now. The ones that spin, you know, the ones that spin around, they have like some sort of name. I just can't remember right now. It's been inside a glass that spins with a light on, just for showcasing purposes. And then it was just put in the box, put back in the box, and it's been in storage for a long time. I mean, just you can see that this is a classic turntable, because this is a classic box. This is the classic box. It's not the new generation box. This is a classic turntable. So it's a beautiful turntable. I'm gonna just put it back together, and everything back together, and just put it back in the box, and take a couple pictures and post it for sale. So hope you guys like it. If you have more questions, just please do not hesitate to ask. Let me show you the cables. RCA cables are in pristine conditions. Look at that. Look, from the original Japan RCA cables, never plugged in. Honestly, you can notice that there are, when the RCAs have been plugged in, and these classic RCAs, you know, they expand and contract and things like that. So beautiful turntable. It's a beautiful, mean turntable. I'm not gonna take it outside. I mean, I think the video and the pictures in here are gonna be enough. So Ask as many questions as you like. This is what I'm here for, and I hope you like it. I hope it goes to a nice house, to a nice person that's going to give it a good life, because this is truly an audiophile turntable. You can use it to DJ, of course, it's going to serve that purpose as well, you know, and you can use it for audiophiles, and that's it. This is a high quality professional analog turntable. This is the best turntable you can find in the market, you know. So, like I said, this is a long video, and I hope you really liked it. I did my best to show you as deep as I could, the real conditions. And I'm gonna take some pictures, in big pictures with HD, with my HD camera, so you can really truly see a little bit deeper. If I can show you more, I will show you more. But I think the video is enough. So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful year, and take care.